Hello everybody, welcome to the Sound of Scuffed. It's Monday, March 30th, and we are going live right about now. Let's go ahead and transfer this shit over. There we go, I'm deafened. Alright.
Oh, I sent you a letter.
Alright, so we are greeted by a new guest. Would you like to go by your screen name or your real name for the duration of this podcast?
My screen name.
Alright, Vanitas. We will go by your screen name.
We got Vanitas from Kingdom Hearts onto our podcast.
It's not Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Manga.
Really? Because when I look up Vanitas, I'm seeing paintings of skulls and paintings of skulls.
It's from Vanitas no cards.
Oh, there he is. There he is. He's wielding the Keyblade. Look at that. But it's not like the Keyblade. It's the Greek symbol key.
All right. So I want to start this podcast off real quick, if that's okay with you guys.
Sure.
I want to talk about the whole fucking coronavirus, COVID-19 bullshit, that kind of stuff. No. It's just I want to say something real quick. I want to kind of apologize for the last podcast, because I will admit we all kind of like shrugged it off as if it's just gonna blow over, it's just a cold kind of thing. But then as I'm like starting to like watch like all like the nurses and the doctors like putting their lives on the line, watching patients like die, I was like, man, I really feel bad for like making light of the situation. So that's
all the people putting their lives on the line and risking every single other person's life by just going on a walk, walking their dog, going to Michael's.
I just wanted to go in
supplies, giving me a high five.
Oh no!
Using hand sanitizer.
Yeah, I just wanted to go and apologize for that, because I do feel kind of guilty for kind of blowing over the situation when there are a lot of people that are being affected by this. I have a couple of friends who lost their grandparents actually, so yeah, it's kind of a sad thing. So I just wanted to like bring that up, just to say that I didn't really agree with what I was saying. But on a more positive note, Animal Crossing is one of the best-selling Switch games right now.
I'm not surprised.
It has completely beaten out every other past record. It's actually beaten Smash Bros. As the fastest-selling Switch game.
Just wait until Nintendo finally announces their Mario 64 remake that they've got cooking. That was totally not leaked today, and may or may not be fake.
I'm pretty sure it's fake, because I don't know, Mario 64 in 2020. That's kind of a weird time to drop that.
If if they do a pack of Mario 64 remaster and Sunshine remaster, maybe Galaxy 1. You can leave out Galaxy 2. Galaxy 2 was good, but like, everybody loves Galaxy 1 more. If you're gonna do 3 games, like the 3 biggest and best Mario games in a pack that have slightly updated graphics, they don't have to be groundbreaking or like full-on remasters or anything like that, and sell that for $60, that's a good bargain. I'd take it.
A $60 pack for like 3 remastered games. That's a really good bargain. Especially when you're talking about Galaxy. Galaxy is already like a $60 experience on its own.
Like if you were to go on and tell me, hey, or even if, hey, we're gonna be selling these like 4 games, because we're gonna include Galaxy 2 in this. You're gonna say, hey, we're gonna be selling these 4 games, and they're back, and we've remastered them, and they've got new graphics, and they look nicer and everything. They're $20 each. That's still fine.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I would also be 100% down with Mario 3D World being remade or just ported to the Switch.
I don't know about
real,
3D World.
3D World is one of the best 3D Mario games.
3D World's still kind of recent though. I don't know if they would go and remake it.
It would New Super Mario Brothers Wii. Come on, man. New Super Mario Brothers.
I meant more along the lines of it would probably just be a port. I don't think they would do any changes to it.
Yeah, no. I when I said remaster, I meant port.
Yeah, I get you. The one thing that... Yeah?
Oh, okay. But is there gonna be a Cooking Mama? Because I heard from someone else that there might be for the Switch.
Dog, I haven't heard of Cooking Mama in years. When was the last Cooking Mama game?
Cooking Mama. That's a name I haven't heard in ages.
Cooking Mama's gonna be the next Smash Brothers character. What do you guys talk? It's after ARMS.
Oh my god.
Oh, shoot. Right.
Yeah, after they announced ARMS 2 at their E3, what was supposed to be their E3 Nintendo Direct, they're going to announce ARMS 2, and they're going to show off the next ARMS character, and they're going to be like the main character from ARMS 2. Then they're going to come out and say, hey guys, we're doing a new Cooking Mama game on the Switch. And then they're going to come out and say, hey guys, Reggie's back and giving us Mother 3. And then, hey, he's giving everyone free blowjobs at the E3 ground floor. Don't come, though. You're sick.
Oh
There's
my
quarantine.
god. Where's this fucking spiral of a meme going? Can I get off
My
this
brain is
train?
spiraling right now.
Can I get off this train? I'm pushing the stop train button. I'm stepping off.
This train never stops. This train never stops, boy.
So, the one thing that I really want on the Switch more than anything else is fucking Prime 4, dude. I've been
What
waiting.
about Burnout Paradise Remastered?
I already have it on PC. That's like the superior way to play it. It's a great game, and I recommend it to everybody. Even the remake was actually the best way to play the game. They added so much to it. It's a really, really good
How much
game.
is it right now?
It was on the eShop for a little bit. Oh, but the game is called Cooking Mama Cookstar.
Oh. Alright.
Yes.
So I guess there was a cookie.
I guess...
There,
Just
it's
went
going
under the
to,
radar, though.
it's going to be. But there's also, I don't know if you guys play rhythm games, but there's going to be a Miku game coming out, I think next year for American servers.
Oh yeah, I heard that was a thing that you can just do on the Japanese servers.
Dog.
Yes.
Dog, I thought you were gonna come in and be like, hey, there's gonna be a new Rhythm Heaven game, and I would have fucking
Dude.
like, bro.
It's been a cool minute since we've seen anything Rhythm Heaven related. I'd be super
I got
down for
Rhythm
it.
Heaven Fever on the Wii, and it's not good. If I had a wired controller, it probably would be better, but you get like a weird half-second delay with the Wiimote, and yeah, because there's no motion controls, thankfully. It's just pressing the A and B button and then the A and B buttons together. Well, you get a half-second delay, so my beat is always thrown off, and it's inferior to the DS Classic.
You gotta throw it out of your like 50-story tall palace because it threw off your groove.
It did. It threw off my groove.
Yeah,
And
that's
when I
a
brought out
that's
it
a
goes,
dated reference.
"Sorry!"
That's a dated
Wait,
reference.
no. Hold on. I did that wrong. Sorry.
Did you just pull away from your mic as you were doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured if anyone was gonna like rhythm games, it's gonna be Austin.
I do love rhythm games. I love a lot of rhythm games, but there's a couple ones that just they come off as like snooze to me. Like everybody everybody I know will go and like say, "Oh, hey, when you playing Beat Saber on stream?" Like never. I don't even own the game and I don't plan on ever getting the game. It doesn't look like a lot of fun. I don't like Beat Saber. But on the same spectrum, Pistol Whip looks like a lot of fun. And yet people are like, oh, if you like Pistol Whip, why don't you like Beat Saber? It's the same thing. I'm like, no, it's kind of not. Because, like, are any of you guys familiar with Pistol Whip?
No.
So-
Is it that game where like you shoot, but you're like, is it VR?
So it's a VR rhythm game where you're on a pretty much like a on-rail
This is a
shoot.
game Jake would play.
It's an on-rail shooter, but it's a rhythm game. So not only do you have to like hit the targets, you have to like you have to
You have
like
to hit on beat.
you have to hit them on beats and like dodge bullets and stuff. Like that looks like so much fun. Yeah, it's super hot by the rhythm game.
I hope you could add your
guys-
own custom
you guys,
songs, because I feel so sorry for the man who's gonna have to play Solus 5 on Pistol Whip.
I would love just to try it out before I buy it, because I don't have a lot of like VR space, so I would have to like
You guys remember Pavbait?
you.
Yeah.
It's just any game that's like hyper pixelated. That's just always been Pav bait.
Yeah, Pistol Whip is Austin bait.
Nah, I wouldn't say it's Austin bait, because there's a lot of games that do what this is already trying to do, but it's just this. I feel like this one has a lot more charm to it.
But I'm saying it's got that aesthetic where like you tell me you like this game and I look at this aesthetic and I'm like, yeah, no, yeah, that makes sense.
My aesthetic that like almost makes me want to check out any game as long as it has that aesthetic is like a cyberpunk futuristic kind of thing. That's my aesthetic.
What? Wait, what's that one game? That one rhythm game where it's only like the two, the like it has the blue and the pink.
Oh, the one that I was playing?
Yeah.
Fucking. Oh my god. Oh, dude.
Raid Dash or something?
No. It's
Oh, Burnout Paradise is only $20.
Oh, fuck. I want to pull up my Steam page, but I'm sharing screen. So, you know, fuck it. We're gonna... It is Muse Dash. That's
Muse Dash.
Muse
Wait,
Dash,
no,
yeah.
Muse Dash. Okay, Muse Dash. Yeah, that one.
I enjoyed Muse Dash. I got a lot of mileage off of a $5 game.
Muse Dash is Austin bait.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't the chat. Not reading chat on subs. But no,
Austin doesn't read chat. Confirmed.
Damn.
there's a lot on my screen at one time. I have 2 monitors. Plus, I have my window open. I'm just kind of like staring out in the window, watching the fog roll over all the trees.
Wow, don't you feel special having 2 windows?
I have 3 windows actually in my
2
bedroom.
windows. Fuck, I meant 2 monitors.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking about shit and stuff on 2 monitors, I want to, because we have to make up for last week for missing the podcast last week.
Oh, boy.
I've been making a lot of progress in my Destiny 2 career. I finally got.
Here we go.
Oh, come on! Shut up! Let me have this. I finally got my. I have 2 flawless victories on trials, and I have to get 2 more, and then I have to do a trial of confidence, and then after I do all of those, I 100% trials. So,
Nice.
I'm getting close. I'm getting closer to getting the seal. As soon as I get the seal, I'm pretty much wrapping it up for that season, and then I'm gonna wait till the next season to see what's happening. But
So basically, what you're saying, I'm free from Destiny 2 for about another week.
for about another
No,
week.
you're not. Destiny 2, you're never free from that.
Well,
game.
I already told you the reason why I'm so attached to the game. I love MMO and MMO environments, and I like a game that keeps me feeling like I'm able to actually fucking play the character. Like, I'm not watching the character move, I'm actually the character.
Austin, you know what game has MMORPG elements and lets you play as the character?
you're
and
gonna
is
say
a lot of
fucking
fun
Monster
and it's
Hunter.
Dark Souls, but boss fights.
He's gonna say Monster Hunter.
Austin, I'm
Yeah.
being real with you, bro. Like, oh, come on.
Oh yeah. In chat, Lil Moser was on my team, and he got fucking error coded while we were winning the game. So we got our trials passage completed, and he didn't, because the game said, "Oh, you left the game, so you got a loss." He got fucked over by Bungie. But
Oh well.
the one thing that I do enjoy about Destiny that other MMOs don't provide me is the fact that I like the way the combat feels like it's completely based on your skill, not based on... Okay, Ken is spending money just to highlight a message that says minus 500 currency. You literally just threw away 1,500 currency for a meme.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
No, we
But-
didn't. You're lying.
No, he did.
Man, if I
No,
get
he
if I
did.
get Origin Access Basic, I can just get Burnout Paradise.
I like it.
I don't want that. No, I would just pay $20 to just own it. That's fucking stupid, by the way.
Highlight my message.
But anyways, like the one thing that most MMOs do, where they do the whole fucking, you have like 50 skills on like a bar in the bottom, and you just mash all of your skills. That makes me feel so tone deaf and like not even connected to the character. I'm just watching the character move. Versus Destiny,
Yeah.
where you actually have to aim in, you have to like, you know, do your attacks. You are controlling the character. Such as like people say, oh, if you want an MMO where you feel full control, you should play Terra. And I'm like, yeah, Terra's cool and all, but it's just like, I just don't click with it, just because I prefer like first person and a much faster pace than what Terra can offer me.
Austin just likes first-person shooters.
No, yeah, I'm also biased towards first person shooters. That's like one of my
Oh, yeah,
favorite
no,
genres.
I am sort of
Hey
too.
Austin, you know a game you can play a third-person shooter in with 2 different types of guns that are all very.
He said
that are all-
first person, not third person.
Hey, no, but it's the closest you're gonna get, Austin. Just play gun and Monster Hunter.
Oh my god.
Why are we always suggesting monster?
Because I know Austin would enjoy it. He's just being a bitch about it.
No, I already
you
told
tried
you.
it?
I want to get into Monster Hunter, I told you, but I don't have the money to buy Iceborne.
You don't need Iceborne right now.
But
You're
Cameron,
not gonna find it at all.
how am I supposed to see the Gram?
Yeah, you have to
Don't.
beat the game first, and you didn't beat the game.
I'm pretty sure I got close to beating the game.
You did not beat Xeno'jiva. It doesn't count.
Oh my god.
You have to beat Xeno'jiva. Nergigante is not the final boss.
Ugh, he might as well be though. He was kind of annoying.
You just play the game, grind him up, and learn his fucking tactics.
That's another reason why I don't like Monster Hunter. It feels
This is what I'm talking about, by the way.
no. Just I just don't feel the same connection towards fighting the bosses.
No, Ken, I'm not gatekeeping anything. I'm being genuine. You can't access Iceborne content unless you beat Xeno'jiva. That's just how it works.
I thought you said Xeno'jiva. Wait, I think I'm different for Monster then. Never mind.
Okay, you're thinking of Nergigante, the one with the regrowing spikes.
No. I was thinking about Kul Dekrov or whatever the fuck it was.
Cool Taroth.
Kul Taroth, yeah. I was thinking about that one, but like, no, I got
Cool
the victim.
Taroth is the old raid boss. The new raid
Yeah.
boss is Safi Jiva.
What the fuck's that?
Xeno'jiva, but grown up.
Oh, that's weird.
Because Xeno'jiva is just a big dragon fetus. And then, what if it got away and was able to grow up and become the Shrek? The Shrek?
The Shrek!
Was he able to get away?
What are you doing in my jungle?
No. It becomes the dragon from Dragon's Dogma. Like, it looks. If anybody here has played Dragon's Dogma, that fucking thing looks identical to it.
Alright.
Can't say I have either.
I've seen some gameplay of it. It looks like a decent time.
Yeah, it's a fine game. I was disappointed in it personally, but I've already been over that, so.
Yeah.
whatever.
So,
Can't wait.
I want to ask the whole squad here a question. Because I think all of us here have Animal Crossing. Wait, I don't think Zombie does.
I don't even have a Switch.
Oh. Alright, well, to everybody else who has Animal Crossing, which should be the 3 of us, what are your take on... What is your take on the first week that you've had the game?
Dead.
Just,
I
that was it?
missed that they took out the cafe. I want the cafe back.
Oh, I thought that you just have to unlock it later on. Is it like actually not in the
No,
game?
I looked it up. I did some pretty extensive research. I
Oh.
can't unlock Brewster.
Damn, he was like one of my
Maybe
favorite
not
characters.
yet.
Maybe
they're
they'll
gonna
add
Brewster
him.
back.
Maybe.
Okay, because the point for when you know you've reached endgame is when you get KK Slider to show up. Once he shows up, then it's like, all right, endgame. That's it. This
Really?
is the end of the game.
People have already gotten KK Slider already, though. Like people who
Yeah,
haven't
they
even
time
time
travel.
traveled.
No, well,
Huh. That's interesting.
I don't know. Like I'm all for efficiency, and I like a little bit of min maxing, but not to that extent. Jesus Christ.
My thing that I've been stuck on right now is I've been organizing like one of the sections of my island because like they have like the whole river system that cuts through your island, separating it in like different sections. one section of the island is pretty much like all of my fruit. So I made like an entire grid of like every fruit that I have just growing, and they're all like 3x3s. I like the way it looks. And
See,
then
like I'm a little disappointed in what they've done because you were talking about how it like separates all the island. You have a lot of room on that island, right?
yeah.
Like there's a lot of room to work with, and that's a good thing. But they don't quite give you enough buildings to make it worth it, if that makes sense.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I feel like they were also trying to account for the fact that you can share that island with up to 8 other players on that same console, which also get their own houses.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's fair, I guess.
Because on the 3DS, it was only 3 people who could share that island or that little land. But now it's 8, so there's a lot of room because they want to give that whole, hey, this is a family Switch. You know, we're all sharing the same island. We're all working together.
Only one island per Switch console.
Exactly.
Stupid. But anyway, yeah, there were a lot of shops in New Leaf that are just kind of absent from this one. Like, Jesus Christ, Vanitas, by the way. There's a lot of background noise I'm hearing.
Yeah, my bad.
You could just lower your sensitivity to where it only turns on whenever you're talking. Or that. That works too.
Or mute. Yeah, I mean, because Shampoodles isn't necessary because you've got the mirror. Kix, I mean, Kix could still have a shop. He could be like an offshoot, like kind of a like a side shop next to where the Able Sisters shop is. By the way, they moved in and I didn't play yesterday, so I need to go in and talk to them.
I would agree with you, but you get a fairly good amount of shoes just regularly playing and going through the fucking ABD.
Well, yeah, okay. A lot of shops are just kind of rendered moot because of the ABD.
Yeah. I like it because it's like it streamlines the process. There's no reason to have an entire building for one thing. Which shoes were kind of like a
bunch of buildings in my village.
Right. Like I get you, but it's also supposed to be a deserted island too. You know, you're not supposed to make town on a deserted island.
Colonizing an island.
I don't think you're supposed to colonize it. You're just supposed to relax on it. It's supposed to be vacation.
Yeah, but I want to design a fucking city. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's a home away from your home. You're supposed to just have a small community.
Maybe I just want to play City Skylines. Maybe that's what
Well, I mean, City Skylines is free, so go get it.
Fuck, you're right, it is.
A vacation island retreat. Pat, if you're wanting to fucking colonize American Manifest Destiny, motherfucking.
What are Pav's thoughts on Xenoblade Chronicles? Have you even played it?
Oh, I own it on the Wii. I've never played it.
Huh.
I wanted to get Xenoblade 2 just because I heard people were saying that the swords have big titties.
That's about it.
Wait, the sword?
City Skylines is $6 right now.
Wait, what happened?
I heard they're like 12.
$6
They're 12?
$10 if
I
you want.
heard they're like
What?
Oh, got him.
I don't think that's true.
Sword tits.
I know one of them is. I know there's one
They
kid.
had like huge tits to a young girl, and they're like, oh well, you would say.
Huh.
That's how they
But
get
no,
you
like,
off.
That's how they get you.
Ken, I have a question for you. Why the question on Xenoblade?
Yeah, where did Xenoblade come from? That's kind of an odd game to just bring up.
Because the remake is coming out?
Oh, there's a remake coming out. Huh.
Yeah, they're remastering Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and it's coming to the Switch with more content and improved visuals. Pat is the game guy. Here's the thing, Ken. I don't know if I've ever told you this. I know I've told Austin, and we've talked about this exhaustively. I'm not that big of a fan of a lot of RPGs.
It's an RPG, boys. Story doesn't matter.
There are a few that, like, and when I say RPG, I mean JRPGs. And also, I guess, Western RPGs, because Skyrim just wasn't fun to me. Oh, well. I'm just not a fan of many RPGs. There are a few that have been able to, like, sort of, I've been able to play and have a lot of fun with. And ironically, or unironic, I guess ironically, I don't know, as you'd expect, they're the Nintendo RPGs, like Mario RPGs and fucking Paper Mario. We don't count the 2 bad ones. But those I find fun and enjoyable, mainly because you can counterattack. Yes, Superstar Saga, best RPG, best Game Boy Advance game, don't at me. You can counterattack and you can dodge during combat. That is what made those games fucking stellar to me. and I haven't played Xenoblade. I haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles yet. I do own it. I just haven't actually played it. Maybe I'll do it on a stream after Doom Eternal and SpongeBob are done. I don't know. We'll do like a quick shot. See how the game goes.
Speaking of which, what's your take on Doom Eternal?
Oh, that's
You weren't on the stream yesterday.
better than sex.
Zombie was able to witness firsthand.
Is there something I'm missing here?
Doom
I can
Eternal
only
is
come
legendary.
so much, Austin.
Yeah.
Oh my
We
god.
can only come.
Also, the reason why I wasn't in the stream is because I was playing Jackbox with friends.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. I'm not upset at you about that. I'm just saying you weren't there. Don't get him started on Doom. Yeah, Jamie knows.
Yeah.
I was watching a because like I was remember last week when I said I couldn't make it on Monday because I was like busy dealing with waiting in line for shit. So I had like 6 hours of just waiting, so I just watched somebody play through the entire game, so I pretty much got like an entire understanding of what the game is.
So you watched a Let's Play of the entire game?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna get it. I already said that.
Wait, why are you not gonna get it? I'm curious.
I already said why. I just wasn't that interested in Doom. I was like, it's fun, but it's not my kind of game.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm not gonna judge you based on that. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm just going to talk about how this game is fucking. You guys want Doom Eternal special? This is it right now. You unscripted Doom Eternal.
No. Make it its own thing because that way you'll actually get quality.
No, I'll make it its own thing and I'll update Doom as special and all that. And with this game coming out, similar to Doom Eternal as special, I'm going to completely invalidate Doom 2016 as special because Doom Eternal has completely invalidated Doom 2016. That game doesn't exist anymore.
I wouldn't say it has been invalidated.
They streamlined a lot of it by taking out like a lot of unneeded shit. Like I was watching a reviewer talk about the game, and he was like, "You never really think about it while you were playing Doom, but it was like you didn't even need the handgun, so that's why they removed it because they're like nobody ever uses it."
Technically, Austin, the pistol actually is still in Doom Eternal. You just need to use a cheat engine to get it.
Are you serious?
Nah, I'm being very serious. There's clips right now of a fully functioning pistol in Doom Eternal, but it was taken out because it has infinite ammo, and that wouldn't really mesh well with the chainsaw ammo thing that they have going on with the game.
Well, the original pistol had infinite ammo too, so it'd just be.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to like go into the nitty gritty. I'm probably a little over halfway through that game.
What chapter?
Of course, it would be nice when there's only like 1 or 2 enemies left, but they're unable to be chainsawed by only like 1 bit of the gasoline. So you're just and you're out of ammo, so you just only got the chainsaw and no ammo, and you can't use the chainsaw at all. You know what? The pistol would be nice.
Just punch him.
I mean, I guess.
Just punch him.
I guess, but at the same time, the game does a pretty good job at, if that is ever the case, spawning a couple grunts for you to chainsaw. The only time where I've ever run into a situation like that is in a Slayer Gate, and those are meant to be like ball-bustingly difficult, so it makes sense. If you want a 1 or 2 sentence breakdown of Doom Eternal, in my wholehearted recommend, like buy this game at full price. Like, usually reviewers are like, hey guys, wait until a sale comes up, yada yada yada. No. These developers deserve every single fucking penny you can give them. This game is fucking incredible. Doom Eternal is a character action game. It is not a first-person shooter. Doom Eternal is akin to God Hand because
that's a weird comparison.
Now let me break down my reasoning because
let's break it down.
I've spent Austin, if you saw that stream, oh boy, dude, you can be fucking Speed Boost Lucio in that game. Holy shit.
Well, yeah, you have like fucking 3 little boosters, whatever the fuck they call them, like little dashes.
No. I'll get into that in a second. But first, I want to do my overall blanket statement on Doom Eternal. I have not finished it yet. Based on how this game is going right now, I'm going to absolutely love every second of the ending. So, Doom Eternal is akin to God Hand because, much like God Hand, Doom Eternal has a lot of very simple mechanics. Alright, nothing in the game is really all that complicated. You have a gun that does this. You have an ability that does that. You've got air dashes. You've got a double jump. You've got the chainsaw that gives you this. You've got the flamethrower that gives you armor. You've got an ice bomb to freeze enemies. It's all very basic and can be explained in one sentence. God Hand has the punch. It has the punch up where you can knock them into the air. It has the hit them backwards to make them fly across the screen. It has your dodge. It has all this. Those games have a lot of very simple mechanics that blend together, and the game forces you to use every single mechanic at once. The game does not want you to say, hey, I'm just going to pick Gauss Cannon and just fucking blitz through the entire game like it's nothing. No. If you try that shit in Doom Eternal, you are going to fail. And that is exactly why I love it.
That's good.
Even though the game forces you to use pretty much every single mechanic at your disposal, you can still have very particular play styles. I admit during my gameplay, and Zombie can also attest to this in that he's seen it, I overuse the shotgun grenade blaster. It's just a good weapon. I enjoy using it a lot. However, I just can't use it on the Marauder. I can use the rocket launcher on the Marauder. I can't fucking use the grenade launcher on him. Goddamn, the Marauder's such a fun fight.
A lot of people are comparing him to like.
I was about to say.
What?
I was about to say a lot of people are not enjoying the Marauder right now, but I enjoy it. I actually quite like the challenge of like, because the Marauder can't be attacked. Like, you can't just run up to him and shoot him. You have to wait for him and then counterattack, or be like me and just shoot a rocket behind him and use remote detonation and blow it up behind him. Like,
that's actually pretty smart.
Block this, bitch boy.
Parry this, you fucking casual.
You fucking casual.
Bro, you use the right. She use a fucking gun.
Oh yeah.
I saw Ken talk about the platforming. Platforming that is a very strong thing in Doom Eternal. I'm totally okay with it. I don't mind it at all.
Actually, I liked it. I thought that was a cool little idea to like add some more, fucking mobility to the game. It's just not just hey,
the game is
walk
all
around.
about mobility. Why not do something with it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like it.
It's so fucking good. Like it's hard to say right now everything that I like about it because A, spoilers. I don't know if anybody still wants to play the game, and B, I don't know the ending of the game yet. But I'm gonna talk a little bit about the story, a little bit. I'm not gonna spoil a whole lot. Another thing that I'm gonna take from God Hand. God Hand doesn't give a fuck. God Hand is just like, hey, here's this tight as fuck gameplay. Here's a loose timeline of events. Here's some bad guys to kill. Have fun. Just play the fucking video game and have fun. Doom Eternal is the same way. God Hand more so in... God Hand is not giving a fuck in the sense of like, who cares what the story is? Just play the game. Doom is similar, but where Doom Eternal succeeds where God Hand fails is that it actually has a really well-written story and a lot of shit's going on in the background. And if you don't give a fuck about it, you can just totally skip it. But if you wanted to like read the codex and read the Dark Souls equipment lore on that shit, you totally can. This game has everything.
Kind of like how Doom 2016 did. No, there is a story here. You don't have to pay attention to it. You don't even have to care about the story. You can just shoot stuff. But if you want to care about the story, there's stuff there.
What I mean is that Doom Eternal has a really good story. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's stupid. It's campy. It's fucking Last Boy Scout levels of stupid, right? You got... I can't talk about that because that's spoilers. You just got a bunch of really dumb shit happening. But because... this works. Because every single character treats it as the end of the world. Because it is. Right? They treat it as this hyper serious story. Doomguy doesn't fucking care. And it works. If none of the characters gave a shit to the same extent that the Slayer did, or Doomguy, whatever, it wouldn't be that interesting. It's interesting to watch the Doomguy just not give a fuck. in the face of everyone acting as it's a fucking as if it's the end of the world, because it kind of is. To watch the Slayer just waltz in, just to watch the Slayer waltz in and just be like, "Hey guys, this is mine now," and the trained, hardened Marines run from him because he is a quintillion-year-old rage-fueled fucking madman who only cares about giving fucking pain to demons.
There's one thing I want to bring up though about Doom Eternal that I kind of didn't like, but after like going into it, I understand why, and that's I didn't like the model changes, like the imps and the soldiers, and even just the damned.
I think the soldiers were actually a good change because they're more a callback to the modern ones.
Well,
the classic Doom.
But all of them are
yeah.
in reference to the original Doom. That's the entire thing.
It's like Doom 2.
So
Yeah.
I was just like, I understand now why they did it, but like when I first saw it, like just at first glance, because I'd never played original Doom. I'm gonna say that I'm not gonna fucking go out there and say, oh, I've played original Doom, because apparently everybody has, but I haven't. I didn't really know.
I didn't beat
So,
it, but I played it.
Technically, you can play original Doom on Doom Eternal.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can also play little sections of it in Doom 2016 as well.
Yeah, but you can play all in Doom Eternal.
No, these are the full games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doom and Doom 2
in order to unlock Doom 2 in Doom Eternal, though, you need to have pretty good knowledge of Doom lore. And if you possess said knowledge, you may gain access to Doom Eternal. I'll be honest, that's forbidden knowledge that I did not have access to. And when I was told about this forbidden knowledge, I was like, oh, that's cute. I love it.
There's also
I know what the passcode is too, but yeah.
There's also one other thing that I really kind of like was interested about, but like not really, was finding out that you can like customize your entire suit with like custom suit skins and shit. And one of the ones that was on Twitch was like fucking unicorn on fire for some reason.
Yeah, the Doomacorn.
The Doomacorn.
Doomacorn.
I don't really give a shit, honestly. It's like it feeds back into my thing is like, hey, Doom doesn't care. They just want you to have fun, right? And it's fine. It's fine to me. Like, Dark Souls... I'm gonna talk about Dark Souls. Alright. Dark Souls doing shit like this would be weird. Like, I don't think anyone here would disagree when I say that if Dark Souls brings out the fucking Doomacorn skin as, like, one of their main things, it'd be like, that's a little weird. But it's because Dark Souls has this aura of, like...
Please at least try to care.
Yeah, try to care, you know? Doom Eternal is like, hey guys, who fucking cares?
But Austin, it's funny to have people fear you when you're dressed up as Big Unicorn Man.
The fact that it's in the cutscenes when you have the suit on is what makes me somewhat fucking upset. It's like, it doesn't even try to take itself seriously.
What do you mean upset?
It's a video game first.
Dude, I'm going through all the fucking hyper serious cutscenes of the game, and I'm dressed as Doom guy from Doom 1 and Doom 2.
Just imagine, you got in base thing, and then some guy dressed in a giant unicorn armor suit just pops up from a fucking door.
Imagine you walk up to fucking King Vendrick or whatever that guy's name is in level 3, and Doom guy fucking takes a knee to this motherfucker in the unicorn suit.
So,
Mr. Slayer, what the fuck are you wearing?
So, I want to move on from Doom though, because we have been talking about it for like fucking 30 minutes.
Doom Eternal is really good, guys. You should buy it. Also, Jesus Christ! Also, come follow my streams if you want to watch me play Doom Eternal.
Oh my fucking god! Are you gonna keep plugging your Twitch every single time?
Yeah.
It's literally your name. That's already enough of a plug.
It was boring, to be fair, bringing up Doom in this podcast.
I just wanted to have a conversation about Doom. It's a thing that came out that we didn't get to talk about.
Can't relate.
Well, we talked about it now. And
Anyways.
Plug your streams then.
How am I gonna plug my streams? Oh, I'm gonna tell people to go watch my stream while they're already watching my stream. Oh, that's some galaxy brain shit. Why didn't I think of that?
Saying, hey man, I do streams on this day, at this time, this time.
Except I just stopped giving a shit about keeping a schedule because I can never follow it. I just stream whenever. The only one they keep trying to do is the podcast on Monday. That's it.
Hey guys, go watch me at twitch.tv/zombie, even though I don't stream at all.
Anyways,
Just go watch me whenever I go live. Probably never. So
Austin Raid Pog.
so I want to talk about Animal Crossing one more time before I move on.
all right.
Am I the only one that fucking sends daily gifts to all my friends? Because I feel like nobody
Yeah.
else
Yes.
does this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Awesome, Gus.
I didn't play
stop
Animal
sending
Crossing
gifts
at all
now.
yesterday, so
I sent you like 2 gifts, and I was like, he didn't respond back. What an asshole.
I didn't play it yesterday.
Austin's feeling appreciated in Animal Crossing.
I
was
can't
at
send you
work and then I
Pokemon
came
Go
home.
gifts, Ken, because I can't go outside.
Can't
What are you
poke.
talking about, Austin? Just get a spoofer.
You can't on Android. You can't on iPhone. It's ironic. There's a fucking easy plugin you can do on iPhone. Anyways, one more thing that I want to talk about, and I'll let everybody else do their thing.
Alright.
Apex. Why do you hate every single topic I bring up that's not Doom?
No, I don't hate it. It's just that that's all you've been playing, and it's like, oh boy, here we go.
But you just mentioned
Doom for like 30
Dark
minutes.
Souls.
No, yeah, I know. And if you guys did that to me, it's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Or just don't do it, because that's kind of a rude thing to do.
Imagine if
Okay,
I
I'm
talked
sorry,
about my game, one of my games for like 30 minutes.
Honestly.
Dead by Daylight. Hey, Zombie, how's Dead by Daylight going?
Fun. I hate it.
Sounds about right.
Fucking mood. That's like that meme. It's like, oh my god, fuck this game. I hate it so much. Then don't play it. No, I'll play one more.
It's like Tom Sweeney with Destiny right now.
Anyways, so Apex. I don't know if it's just me experiencing this, but it's probably due to the fact that everybody's home and streaming and shit. I can't even fucking play Apex as a whole unless it's like a couple hours in the day, because if I play it anytime after like 6 p.m., Apex is just unplayable. I can't even move my character. It literally teleports. I don't know why, but like Apex as a whole is starting to get like really popular again. Huh?
I feel like it got popular after the new character, whatever his fucking Revenant got released.
What's for
He
me?
had a pretty cool.
players
He had a
use
pretty
Revenant.
cool cinematic.
People still
The other
say
ones, Watson and Crypto or whatever his name is, like, yeah, they're interesting characters, but I actually never seen anything on Watson really.
And then Pav arguing is on the bingo. There it is.
Yeah, but Revenant had an interesting, like, that was a really well done cinematic
Well,
version. And I'm sure that kind of brought into the revival of Apex. I don't think it really died, but
Wasn't
you
there the
know,
cutscene where
the
they were like,
resurgence,
"Hey
the
guys, here's this
resurgence.
new character, and then the new character killed the old character.
So the reason,
What?
yeah, no, you're actually right. The reason why a lot of people got like super hyped about Apex again is because they did a thing where they actually set bait for the people who go into the files and like leak shit. So they put up a fake character inside the game called Forge, and they were like, oh yeah, that Forge has all of these abilities and shit, right? And so all the leakers were like, oh, this guy's name's Forge. He has this ability. He's this class. He's gonna be doing this. And so they announced on Twitch like, oh yeah, we announced Forge, the new character coming to Apex. And everyone's like, we already saw this coming, bro. We already knew this was a thing like 2 months ago, right? And then so Revenant just snuck up in the cinematic and killed Forge during his interview. And then they're like, no, psych, bitch. This whole time we were actually working on Revenant. That's
it's like, bitch, we killed the character you
See.
thought we were going to introduce in the game.
But that's the
with
thing.
The actual
I
character.
already cared about the game, and I didn't know that.
Wait, you didn't know that?
No,
I did.
Oh, it was a really
I-
it was a really cool thing of doing it, because like for the past like 2 seasons, like no, even starting at season 1 when Octane was a thing, people were already leaking Octane. They're like, oh yeah, Octane does this, this, and this, and then EA was like, or not EA, Origin was like, hey, please, don't believe leaks because leaks aren't real and all that kind of stuff. And then it was spot on because it was a real leak from the data mine.
Yeah, about like killing.
That's how they get him. They actually have a character that gets leaked and they kill him off immediately and replace him with the next one.
The whole thing is that Origin and not I guess Origin, Respawn. Thank you. Respawn's the people that make fucking Apex. Respawn wants to create like this fucking ever-going story between like Titanfall to Apex, and theoretically leading into Titanfall 3. So they're trying to make this like world that's going on, and I do appreciate that they put this level of detail into the game. Like it's cool because it brings a reason to actually kind of care. Sure, you could just go and just play it like an actual battle royale and just say, I don't fucking care about the story. But then there's moments where like, hey, there's this thing that's going on. Like during during season 3 where they brought in the whole Forge getting killed and assassinated on the fucking interview on Apex, you could just find his dead body and loot it. I thought that was fucking awesome. You could just loot Forge's dead body and take an ornament from him. I thought that was really funny.
Oh, that's funny. Hey Austin, I have a clip that I'm gonna send to.
It was just an Austin loves looting dead people.
Loot, you got that loot madness.
I've seen this. It's a really cute clip. I'll play it.
I like it. I like it. I missed a fish. Shit.
Kathy.
What?
What are you playing?
What? Animal Crossing on Switch. I missed that fish. Shit.
I missed a fish.
Shit! I love how she says shit. It's so pure.
So have any of you guys played Fire Emblem Three Houses?
I haven't.
Nope.
I haven't gotten that far into it. I'm on like the first month still.
What house are you going to pick if you haven't picked already?
Oh, I already picked the house already. I picked the one with Byleth in it. I think it's like the Hawks or
What?
something. The Eagles. Eagles.
Violet is
I
the
would
main
pick the
character.
yellow one.
No, not Byleth. Fucking
Edelgard?
Eldegard. Yeah. That one.
Edelgard.
I want the yellow one because there's the chocolate boy in it.
Oh,
or something. I
Claude?
don't know.
Oh,
Claude or Clyde?
Claude.
Yeah.
Apparently Claude. Apparently everyone likes Claude. That's all I know about.
Well,
Yeah, he's very.
Claude.
I like Dimitri.
I
I picked the blue line.
so I'm pretty sure nobody here cares about Fire Emblem lore, at least not in my friend circle. So feel free, because I already know you've beaten it. I know you've already beaten
right
it.
Here.
No, I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question because I know you've beaten it. There's multiple endings for this game, isn't there?
Yes.
Okay, I figured because I saw one where Dimitri was being fucking slaughtered.
Hey.
Oh,
And then-
Oh,
That it was no
spoilers.
somebody on my fucking Twitter timeline drew out a fucking gory like what's the word, recreation of that scene where like they fucking slaughter him, and I'm like, why the fuck is that happening? And then people are like, oh yeah, fuck Dimitri. And I'm like, what is happening? Did you kill off each other in 3 houses?
No, so technically, I only played 2 houses so far. I don't want to work on the 3rd house, which is what house you picked, which is the Black Eagles, because I don't like her.
You don't like Eldegard? I thought she's a cutie.
No.
Isn't she the one that would step
Because
on you?
I played
No, that's
the Blue
Petra.
Lions first.
Ah.
I played that first, so in that route, technically it's mainly against like Blue Lions versus quote unquote Black Eagles is like a very simple way to put it, but it's like, do you go with the church or do you like go against the church?
Mm.
Like it's like so much background stuff happening, but in the Blue Lions route you don't know much about the I don't know what the hell is going on with the church. It's not even involved. He's more about like, I'm all about like what's right for me and what's right for my people, and then Eldegard's like, I'm just trying to beat the shit out of this church lady. Like I don't believe in her like beliefs or anything. And then there's the Golden Deer, which is like, fuck out of here, I'm done.
Golden
I'm
Deer
not-
just kind of just vibe.
They're very like past, like they're not getting involved in that war. They're
Are
just
they
like,
the Team
if you want like,
Instinct of Fire Emblem?
Yes, I made the exact same fucking comparison.
Wait, what?
All right, perfect. So if I ever play that game, that's what I'm going with. I probably won't.
It's red versus blue, and yellow is just vibing.
Yellow
Yeah.
is inspiring.
So,
If you want like basic history, you should do Golden Gear first. For like
oh, well,
what the hell
it's
is
too
going on.
late for
'Cause if
that. I
you
already
just
chose
jump-
my house.
If you just jump in, it's kind of like you could do red first, but I picked blue, and that probably wasn't a good idea because you don't get much of the story. It's kind of like more based around like, oh, these characters are like doing their own thing.
Hey,
See-
Vanitas, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Can we talk about the lore of Kingdom Hearts real fast?
Oh,
Can
no.
I don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts. Okay, I told you. My name comes from a manga that was released kind
I
of
know.
recently.
I know.
So before we move on from the Fire Emblem train, I want to bring this up. The only Fire Emblem game that I've actually like thoroughly completed was it Fates? Fates. There we go.
Get out.
I played Birthright and
Get out.
what is the other one? Glory, Honor, some shit like that. I don't remember.
I have the GBA one that Roy's from. That's about it.
Sacred Stone? Is that what it's called?
Where's my 3DS? Hold on.
It's
There's
either-
one that came with the 3DS bundle.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Oh, that one. It was like. What's his
Hang on, I'm
name?
booting up my 3DS again after months
I
of it
forgot his
laying
name is
dormant on the
Archie.
Majora's Mask shelf.
Oh, speaking about 3DSs, mine's broken.
Oh,
How'd you do
joy!
My fucking battery is dead. Like I guess I burnt the battery because like it just fucking it has to literally be plugged in at all times. If I unplug it, the battery dies in like 5 minutes. It literally is like it's on its
Yeah,
deathbed.
Sacred Stones. It is
So
Sacred
so
Stones.
so it pretty much became a wired console.
It's a fucking console now. I literally have to leave it plugged in at all times. I hate it. I was shiny hunting, right? I went to go like fucking shiny hunt some Ralts, and I was like, all right, my battery's fully charged. I'm gonna take it off the charger and go fucking lay in bed and shiny hunt. And then the battery died after I hatched 10 eggs, and now they're all gone because I didn't save. Fuck.
Also, Ken, you wouldn't appreciate adding me because I don't play Pokemon, and I also don't play 3DS anymore. So, oh well.
I still have my 3DS.
How far did I get in Binding of Isaac on 3DS? I'm gonna check real fast.
I got Golden God on my 3DS. I was pretty happy about that.
I need to add you anyway. Why?
For friend
I have
safaris.
special
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ow.
Just having somebody on your friends list will add another friend safari for him to go visit.
Okay, here we go. Stats. I got endings. I got every ending.
So you have Golden God.
116 secrets.
Okay, that's not bad.
I don't know. Oh, one there. Okay, I got 116 out of 178 secrets. So I got pretty fucking far.
You did. Isaac is a really fun game. I was just playing it like an hour ago before the podcast started.
Yeah, that
I
was
remember
horrible.
playing this
I was
shit on
there, too.
3DS back in.
I mean, I wasn't
I'm
watching
gonna
it.
do- I'm gonna do a run. I'm doing a 3DS run of just
I
raw
was-
replay.
While we're fucking doing the podcast, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Oh, did it crash? No, it didn't crash. Okay.
So,
I sent you a
Man.
letter though. Austin in Animal Crossing.
you what?
I sent you a letter.
Oh,
Did you send me
sick. I'll check it out as soon as the podcast is done. Because unlike
Austin,
Have.
do you remember
I like
talking
to do
about
the
how this
podcast
game
first.
would be? Oh, I got Test Touch. Cool. Do you remember how this game was being leaked and talked about for fucking months before it came out?
and then people were like, it's not going to happen because the 3DS isn't powerful enough, and they still managed to find a way to get it to work.
And they still got but no Afterbirth, just Rebirth.
I mean, Rebirth is still fun. The Vita was doing really good. I'll say this. I'll say this right now. I'm saying it on record. The PlayStation Vita plays Isaac way better than the 3DS, hands down. The performance is so much better. I've actually, I'm almost getting Platinum God on Vita. I'm really close.
Does the Vita have Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate? I don't think so.
Yeah, but
Okay, all right, whatever.
I really like the Vita. I didn't have one, but my friend did.
I didn't know the
I have
Vita,
the
so I
Vita
have
right
no
now.
comment.
My main thing that I
Actually-
like the Vita for is that I can connect it to the PS4 and play PS4 games on the Vita.
You can play
I
Freedom
play.
Unite. Yeah,
the
but
only
that's
game
not
I
4
have
Ultimate.
on my Vita is Dengeki Bunko, and that's the okay. But it doesn't
Excuse me,
matter.
say that again?
Dengeki Bunko, or whatever.
Weeb.
Listen, it's
Wow,
a
she's got her
Wow.
fucking anime profile picture and an anime name. You're gonna call her a weeb now? Wow, very perceptive of you, Pam.
Wow.
Weeb
Yeah,
is
all-
the
all
one
it
who
took
plays
was- I
Monster
guess-
Hunter.
Ooh, get
Speaking
it?
Apparently, speaking Japanese is the breaking point between Pab calling you a weeb or not.
Look, all I'm saying is,
Yeah, hey guys, are you excited to get off the podcast and play some Dobotsu no Mori?
all I'm saying is the only
Weeb.
actual closet weeb in this podcast is Jason. He doesn't come out like it.
Jason is a weeb.
Jason's a closet weeb. He watches a decent amount of anime.
Bruh,
Closet
if he's a,
weeb means you try to
closet
hide it.
weeb,
I
you're
don't
not
hide
supposed to just
anything I
out him
talk
like
about
He
it.
that.
doesn't hide
Right.
anything.
But Jason,
If he wants to hide his weebiness, you can't just force him out of the closet like that, Austin.
I'm not
Just,
forcing him out of it.
I
Like, you
don't try to
just-
hide
He's not
it.
forcing
That's
him.
why
He's
it's
just giving him a
flawed.
little friendly nudge.
The only person
It's-
who's
it's
fun
not-
is
it's not-
technically Jagged.
No, Jagged's a pretty
Oh no, Jagged is a
decent weeb.
full-on weeb.
He's a pretty decent
Yeah.
weeb. He's all about
He's
anime
very-
girls and like anime. Nah, he's pretty up there. And, no,
He has
I,
the
I,
fucking.
he told me
the
that he
fucking
actually
waifu
bought
hat.
he bought the actual manga for a lot of like anime.
Okay, I do. But
If you own manga, you're automatically a weeb. As I'm saying, while I'm using part 1 and part 2 of Summer Wars to raise my monitor because I've read that book too many times to read it again.
I own both
You know
Zelda and Monster Hunter manga.
All my other mangas in the other room. I have the Persona 4 manga and I have the Black Lagoon manga.
Let me go find my
The
manga.
Zelda manga at
let
Disney
me go
World.
find my.
Oh wait, that's right.
Manga's
Yeah,
expensive
manga, light
though.
novels.
It is.
I splurge on manga. I even have the Avatar manga.
Oh,
the
that's
comics.
sick. Have you
They
guys?
made an Avatar manga? Like
There's
last Airbender?
Avatar comics. They're
Yeah,
not
they
movies, they're comics.
book 4 was technically just in the comics.
I actually think I had like some Pokemon
Yeah, the one
manga
where
or
they
something.
find Zuko's mom.
Yeah,
Because there's actual lore on Zuko's mom.
yeah.
and
It's they were gonna make it to another there was supposed to be season 4, but they never did. They just made it into a comic and that was it.
Interesting. Oh, Pyro. Cool.
And shit gets complicated because then they start introducing machines, and they're like,
Yeah.
should we include vendors or not?
I remember the first time I learned about like how there's multi-class benders. Like water benders can like
Multi-class.
Bloodbending was fucking cool.
yeah, no, like water benders can bend
No
blood.
more erectile, this f***ing...
Like, you know, you got the earth benders who can bend steel and other shit like that.
No, hold on. I'm just imagining you're a bloodbender. But you're either gay or a female, and your significant other is about to fucking pound you senseless, and so to fuck with them, you just give them ED for a second, and you just take it all away from them.
That's
Okay, he did the
Damn.
opposite.
that's so no, that's bad. Bad Cameron. Let's get the spray bottle on him.
And if they're that kind of person, then you make fun of them, like, what's the matter? Can't get it up, and then they smack you, and then you file for
What the
domestic
fuck is happening? Where is this coming from? Are you speaking from experience?
abuse. No, I am not.
He passed an
Trying to
actual
make a scene
bloodbender.
fucked up.
Damn, on this episode of the podcast, Pat really got some stories, huh?
I mean, shit. There are dudes and women out there who are into just being made fun of and insulted.
Yeah. We don't
I've
associate
got a
with
whole
those
lore
people.
book. I do. It's called the Is Special series.
Oh, speaking about lore books, there was a post that I read up on. I thought it was a really cool like conversation starter. If you were in a video game and you died, what would you drop? What's your loot?
Oh, that's
Oh, I said that.
What's your loot?
Hey, bro, what loot you got, huh?
What loot you got?
I don't know. Probably a Switch.
You drop
At
a
this point
switch.
in my life, probably a Switch.
Alright.
Bob's brain. No, thank you.
Glasses of +1 perception,
Ooh,
and
that's a good one.
and the fucking scoliosis spy.
Probably a bag of
Plague
chips.
Doctor's mask at +1 for charisma. How about that?
You would
No.
wait. What kind of chips would you drop, Jason?
Pringles. Not in a bag, just a tube of Pringles, actually.
Would
Just
it be
comes
a-
out of my mouth.
Oh my god!
Plain
what the
Pringles.
fuck? We talking with or without the shell?
With the
Funny
shell.
enough, I I was doing a little bit of SCP wiki diving, and I read SCP-3199. If you guys want to read that, you know that really fucked up image of the cursed chicken-looking guy, and he doesn't have any lips, and he's kind of turning around, and it's all like fucked up and faded.
No, I don't know that.
What?
Not really,
Oh.
but go on.
If I showed you the image, you'd recognize it. Anyway,
Probably.
the reason why that came into my brain is because the way that creature lays eggs is it painfully horks up eggs out of its mouth.
Oh, gross.
And when it's doing this, it is making a noise that is akin to violent and bloody screams.
Yeah, I don't like that. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah.
I think-
SCP's fun.
I think it would be a mercy just to terminate that.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Also, moving on to topics that aren't weird.
For how long?
Hopefully for the rest of the podcast.
Well, yeah, I don't think that's gonna last long. Like, go on. Imagine, just think that's gonna last.
So, y'all ready for tomorrow?
What was
What?
tomorrow?
Risk
So-
rate
Two
too.
update?
Tomorrow's Persona 5 Royale.
Play
I love how me
Persona?
and Pav get
I will.
excited for Risk of Rain 2 for tomorrow.
Wait, Risk of Rain 2.
Yeah, Risk of Rain 2
Tomorrow is not April Fool's. That's the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow
Wait,
is the
what's that?
31st.
Tomorrow is
Never
the
heard of it.
artifact.
Wait, I was playing that on PS4 yesterday. That's whack.
Playing what on PS4?
Risk of Rain 2.
Ah.
Oh yeah, tomorrow you console players get the Hidden Realms update.
Why
So
do you
get
say you
Donkey.
console players? Is this just like a fucking another
You
class of person?
console
Well, no,
players.
it's because
You
legitimately
filthy
the
You
console
fucking
console games are a cycle.
loser.
Fuck. The
I am
console
well-rounded.
games are legitimately a full update cycle behind the PC games.
Yeah.
PC Master Race, basically.
There you go.
Even Hopu is saying PC Master Race.
I don't know how people play anything on console.
Me neither.
You play console exclusives on console, and that's
I
it.
say that as I'm playing my Binding of Isaac on my 3DS.
Switch, 3DS, PC, console. Like, everything is in my room.
Yeah.
When I think of console, though, I just think of Xbox or PS3, because when I think of like a Switch or a 3DS, I'm imagining games meant specifically for that.
Yeah, I completely agree
Whereas
with you.
console, like imagining playing Apex on a fucking controller. Jesus.
Hey, wait. April 1st news. Today's gonna be a great month.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh
We
no!
found the
Oh
cure
no!
for coronavirus.
It's when-
April
did you guys hear that
Fools.
news story about how apparently someone just fucking ate a person?
I
yeah.
what the
What?
fuck?
Yeah.
I
They were referred to as quote patient zero of what we don't know.
oh no! I don't
Zero.
like this.
And they just straight up ate a person. An old lady, I think.
Oh no!
Yep, the Jagged was telling us about that last night.
Yep. They're just referred to as patient zero.
Jesus Christ!
We are literally beginning the zombie
This
apocalypse.
is the actual fucking end of the world.
Yep.
Alright.
You guys ready to play Left 4 Dead, but for real?
You mean Left 4 Dead realistic mode?
Left 4 Dead 4. We skipped 3, moved straight to 4.
Jesus. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get myself a drink.
I don't know
Alright,
if
I
it's
guess I'm
really-
hearing the podcast now.
Continue.
Hey zombie,
conversing.
do you want to do a an artifact update stream for Risky Rain 2?
Oh hell yeah, brother.
What's being
All right, cool. We're
updated,
gonna do
though?
that tomorrow then. I was gonna stream SpongeBob, but then I remembered Risky Rain, and that's kind of
Yeah,
more important. We're gonna do that.
All right.
There's that one guy on my stream who comes in every now and then and is like, "Hey guy, hey, when are you gonna do SpongeBob?" And I'm like, I'll get to it when I get to it." And then he just leaves. My guy really wants to watch SpongeBob streams. I can't blame him. I will get back to it eventually, but you know, there's bigger fish to
You're
fry
gonna
right
be
now.
you're gonna be so pissed when you ain't playing SpongeBob tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be unlocking the engineer skin. No, I won't. Engineer fucking sucks.
I'll unlock the engineer skin. Fuck you.
I don't like engineer in Risky 2.
I do.
I liked
You
it more in Risky 1.
Me too. I love both versions.
Hey zombie, how's the rift going in Dead by Daylight? Okay, here we go. Yeah,
Oh wait.
actually, yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah. All right. I guess I get to talk about Dead by Daylight now.
Yes, we are allowing you to speak about Dead by Daylight Zombie. I spent the past 40 minutes talking about Doom
You
Eternal.
have 4.5
Alright, yeah.
minutes.
So I am currently like on tier 54 of 70 right now, and I got like 9 challenges left. They're not like too difficult. It's just basically, let's see, I have them written down because I'm trying to get a checklist
They're
going.
not too difficult. Just here, let me open my book of gamer and talk about gamer challenges I have defeated.
So I have to stun the killer 5 times the pallet. That's kind of going harder than it's supposed to because I keep getting the range killers that, just say, oh, a pallet? Ha! What the fuck's that? So, that's fun. Or, then I 5 consecutive skill checks. That's like easy one game. Then I have to repair 12 gens. That's like literally just played the game.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that just playing the video game, the challenge?
That is literally that challenge is literally just playing the video game. I think I'll probably by the time I get all the challenges done, which it's gonna end like tomorrow or something. I don't remember. Yeah, I think tomorrow or something. So I'm hoping to get the challenges all done, and I'll probably only be like tier 50 something. I don't think I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna. I'm sorry to say it, but I'm gonna have to buy like the rest of the tiers just to get the rift completed. But...
Zombie, you have to buy things in video
Oh, curse buying things in video games. Yeah, I mean, I do like the cosmetics though in this rift. So.
All right then.
Yeah.
As I'm playing Binding of Isaac, I one thought leaps into my brain. How did I put 500 hours onto this console for one game? Oh man, the circle pad is not good.
But yeah, I actually showed Vanitas here some of the clips from the game from the Rift because I unlocked all the animations.
That was fun and scary.
Yeah, they are a little bit horrifying. They're not like most complex animations. They're pretty well like detailed, but it's not like it's literally like in terms of like animations, it's literally just like person moves. Well, just like still motion animations ish. Or I don't know how to describe. I don't know what's the best way to describe it, but it's not like they're Dead by Daylight doesn't have like in terms of like the like lore cinematic. It's just a very simple, It's like it's not like they low budget or anything. It's just like they're not gonna draw someone's legs, walking, that kind of things.
Ah, I see.
Like just like if in terms of the movement, it's just gonna be like a frame 1 and then frame 2.
Okay. So easy. Yeah, there was going to be a I actually went and I bought my own little form of microtransaction thing for Monster Hunter, where it was you can buy a special weapon pose thing where when you're in the hub you can hit a button a few times and then you can switch up. Like you get like 3 or 4 poses per weapon and they're all really good and really well animated, so I felt okay in buying that. I didn't really give a shit. Yeah, it's just really nice. So I get the buying shit. Hold on. Hey Pab, when are you gonna accept Pug's challenge of the speed run of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom?
Microwave.
I'll have to. Yeah, Austin's fucking microwaving right now.
What?
We hear some background noise, some white noise coming from you. Anyway, I'll watch a few shift streams and I'll see what I can do, and maybe I can do a Battle for Bikini Bottom speed run at some point. Again, there are bigger fish to fry, like Risky Rain 2. That's the big one right now.
I figured beating Doom Eternal was the big one, but okay.
Well, also,
okay, Doom Eternal is going to happen regardless, but the one that I'm going to focus on tomorrow is fucking
Risky Rain 2.
The government is controlling your mind through microwaves.
The government is bees!
What? I know! We'll turn into spiders! If you guys can name that reference, I will love you forever.
Damn, it's kind of gay.
Ooh.
What's this? Oh, a delightful family outing woefully underpopulated by bees? A large influx of bees ought to put a stop to that.
Dr. Bees!
The situation has only gotten worse with the addition of yet more.
Oh my god.
Harry Portage is. I mean, he's still doing animations, but you know, he hasn't really.
Yeah, he's doing Starbarians, right?
Probably. I know he did
Harry
an
Portage.
animation for Payday 2, so.
Oh, he did. Cool.
Speaking about animation, y'all hear that Steven Universe is finally done?
I didn't want
I
to
thought
bring
it
it
was,
up, but
though.
all right, let's go. Let's talk about it.
A lot of people are like kind of happy with how it ended. Apparently,
Really?
I stopped watching Steven Universe many
I
years
thought it did end
I have no
beforehand, and that was a
Wait,
considered
which
bad
one?
end.
Like
Or
the future, like where he's older, or
yeah. Like
There's a future?
future?
Yeah.
Did they do a time skip in Steven Universe?
the show's been going on for like 4 years. I don't think it's time skip. I think children tend to get older throughout time.
It did time skip because I don't know what it is, but I remember I did sit down through one of it, and it was like, I don't know if any of you guys watch it, but he did propose to the other girl, Connie, I think.
Didn't he get
Oh.
And
rejected?
she said no. Yeah, he got rejected, and I was like, what am I watching? And then he grew like really big, and I was like, I mean, I'm literally coming from the first season, like the first episode. I'm like, what the hell just happened? Like,
Children get older. You got a source of that? That reminds me of that fucking image is like source. Dude, just trust me.
dude, so,
I think I favorited it.
Which started with future
Dude,
after
just
the
trust.
movie. Connie didn't say no. She said not now.
but she
All
said
I know is
no.
that they fused, and it was really weird.
They fused before though, and I don't. Doesn't seem-
Also, isn't Rebecca Sugar like a pedophile or something? Isn't that the thing that
Whoa.
happened?
She drew porn of Ed and Eddie.
Ah, everyone does it once in their life.
Hey, don't speak for me.
Austin
And then
especially.
she was saying
More
that
than-
people were like, oh, people draw like porn of your characters. How do you feel like a Steven and like other stuff going on? And she's like, I don't care. And then people were like, pedophile. And I was
That's not how that works.
That's
But
not how
people
that
were-
works. No,
Exactly.
But, like if
That's
you're gonna-
literally the
if you're
definition of
accusing
jumping to
someone being a pedophile-
conclusions.
If you're gonna accuse someone of being a pedophile, I feel like the first thing you would jump to is, "Hey, I've drawn porn of underage characters." That's the first thing I would go for. But you know,
Like,
I
try to
don't
be
know.
rational about it.
Because I hear whoever said it like the other day was like, oh, it does happen. Or like the actual artist will draw that of their characters and go by a different name.
Yeah, no,
no, that does happen.
yeah, that happens quite often.
So maybe.
Yeah.
you never
A
know.
lot of very popular mangaka are just like also drawing hentai on the side under sometimes a completely different name. Sometimes they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always fun to watch. Where it's like, hey, just drawing porn of your own character, so like everything is correct.
That's like one of the biggest flexes though. It's like y'all are enjoying the Rule 34 of my character, so allow me to show you how it's done.
Exactly.
I've always appreciated the artists that like actually take the time to go and do it though, because it is at the end of the day doing fan service. You know, sometimes people just want to see some tid, you know?
Yeah, no, it's fine, but you know, there's a time and a place for it.
Yeah, that's why it's like on its own dojo, not in the anime.
Oh yeah, no, Disney artists do that a lot. So here's the funny thing about Disney. yeah,
Oh, no.
Disney
Oh,
owns-
I think
no.
everyone knows about
No.
the vault. I think everyone knows about the
Disney,
vault.
Disney has. I don't know if Austin knows about it, but
I know
if y'all
about
don't
it.
know,
I don't want to talk about this.
If-
Lamont,
okay, if y'all
I
don't
think
know, I'm
everyone
gonna-
knows about the vault.
I'm going to say one sentence.
Oh God.
No.
Disney has a vault full of Disney character porn. That's all I'm gonna say.
All I fucking.
And I do too.
Oh my God.
There you go.
All I can say
and when you're being hired to be an animator at Disney, they show you images of their characters as Rule 34, and the interviewer is supposed to be like, "Hey, bud, this is gonna happen. Are you cool with that?" And that's one of the big questions.
So I'm probably alone on this because I see a lot of people bring this up. A lot of people apparently think the best looking Disney princess is Elsa. I
No.
couldn't disagree anymore. I think she's probably the most uninspired Disney princess out there.
Actually, after watching the second movie last night, She looked pretty hot after that transformation.
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 She becomes a magical girl. Holy shit!
She's hot.
Gotta watch Frozen 2 now.
Holy
That's how they
shit!
get you.
I only
That's
like
how
when
they
her
get you.
hair is down though, because I don't like the braids. The braids, not me, but like when her hair was down. And
Elsa.
Ooh.
Elsa strikes me as a princess who was designed in a boardroom.
Yep.
It feels like she was scientifically engineered to be attractive and liked by the widest swath of people imaginable.
Now,
You know?
Rapunzel, on the other hand.
Okay,
she
hold up.
is-
Rapunzel with that short brown hair, though.
All I'm saying
Both of
is, am I really the only one on team fucking Mulan?
Mulan's
Yeah.
cool. I like her.
Mulan
Yeah.
was really cool, bro.
I don't think anyone wants to be on Team Mulan after the fucking live action.
No, I'm talking about the actual animated movie.
Okay,
I know,
yeah, we're
I
talking
know, I
about
know.
real Mulan zombie.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, I don't think anyone really wants to be on Team Mulan or associate with that Team Mulan.
No, it's not me being outed as a weeb. I absolutely endorse strong women. And that's all Mulan is. She literally took on, like, all of China, dude. By herself.
Hey,
against her
hey,
father's
dude,
will.
Hey, 2 in the 1. Nachos are ready.
What?
Aaron just asked me to do that. Or Kate? I don't know. Nachos are ready.
Okay.
Nachos are
Anyway,
ready.
my favorite Disney princesses, I really like Merida. She's just interesting to watch. I like her character.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Who's that?
I like Belle.
That's from
She's
Brave.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Ooh.
Scottish one.
I just rewatched Brave the other day, too. It was really good.
Now,
Oh, I had to yell it? Oh, pardon me.
it's not Disney, but
Kate, nachos are ready!
what's the girl's name from Road to El Dorado?
Which one?
Oh, Chell. No?
Esmeralda?
Chell? Maybe,
Chell?
yeah, maybe Chell. I don't
Oh,
know.
never
Something
mind.
like that.
Chell?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm thinking of Northwest. I'm thinking of the Hunchback guy. Oh,
Oh, I never watched Hunchback.
Shit, I actually forgot
Wait.
the name of the.
Okay. What was her name from Princess and the Frog?
Oh, I
Oh,
Tiana.
Tiana.
Tiana. Yeah,
Wait, is it
no, I
actually?
like Tiana.
Yeah.
She's still a
it is.
genius.
They
She's
are-
pretty good. She's pretty good because it's like I don't know. I liked Princess and the Frog mostly just because it was like, it felt like they were kind of trying, maybe trying a bit too hard at times, but like it still felt like they were trying. You know what
So,
I mean?
I
so
agree
Pat,
with
what you're
him.
saying? So, Pat, what you're saying is, I like Frog.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Well, now hold on. I have to since Zombie brought it up. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
Oh, I'm glad.
God, I fucking hate you guys. That image wounds me every time I see it.
Me and Pat are on similar
These
wavelengths
ones.
now, and it's not a good thing.
Oh, I also probably should say it right now. If y'all want to get back into a Minecraft server, I've got the server up and running, and Pug and Prime have been playing. it
Oh,
every
yeah,
now and then.
I was gonna bring that up. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's up. So y'all can do that. I'm not gonna be able to bring over any data from Austin's world because the way the server is running, it runs essentially off of Linux, so it's got a different data processing kind of thing that's going on. Imagine not using my 24/7 server. Hey, Ken, my server is also 24/7.
Yeah, mine was the only server that wasn't 24/7 because I thought I could just run it off a router, but ha ha ha, you have to keep your PC on the entire time. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, so we have a. Is it good? I mean, if you come on and play, you can make it good. I like Frog.
Damn it.
God.
It's what fucking Vanita's posted.
No, what are you talking about? There's no. Oh shit, there's fruit.
I don't want to play no screenshot version. Well, listen, Ken. The snapshots are the best version of the game we got right now. So, and I'm not gonna mod the server because mods are dumb.
Anyways,
I have very strong opinions on Minecraft mods. Anyway,
I want to bring this up real quick because
Alright.
I want to start winding down the podcast. It's been over an hour.
Winding.
So, I've been like kind of like off streaming for a while because I was just kind of just vibing and just doing my own thing, streaming whenever I felt like it. The one thing that I want to do though I want to do something like a community day every Friday. That's the one thing I want to do, just to get friends together, just have fun. Not just Jackbox night, but like every Friday, I want us all to like find a game.
Minecraft.
Yeah, like we could do Minecraft. We can do fucking like tabletop, something. Just something to get like friends together to play something. You know.
Risk of Rain with the 16-player multiplayer mod.
Well, it's going to depend on what time for me.
Yeah, we'll figure out a time. But the main thing I want to do is just get that into like our thing to the server, just to get more engagement.
I'm usually good on Fridays, so that should work out.
Oh fuck! Oh, I need to do.
The Overwatch community night was only like our little subsection. I wanted like something we can get everybody involved in.
Don't do Overwatch community night. Don't do Overwatch community night. Got it. Okay, thanks Ken for the suggestion. I appreciate
Guys, I think we should do an Overwatch community night, actually.
it.
Oh my
What,
god.
is it like a...
Okay, no.
Guys,
Ken legitimately said, didn't we do an Overwatch community night once and it went horribly?
I thought it went fine. I had fun with it.
I don't know what's happening because I probably wasn't there.
Pornhub community night? Oh dude.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm
with that
down.
one,
we
though.
we,
Holy
we
shit.
all
do it.
we all go to the VIP lounge and we just like we screen share Pornhub. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, let's do it.
We doing group...
Yeah, we're gonna do group Pornhub.
All right.
called
No.
group
All right.
off.
Ah, I don't like that. That's cursed.
Let's just all browse Jagged's Twitter again like that one night.
That was actually fun. That was actually a fun time.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do a community night where it's like, hey, let's just
Jagged.
browse each other's Twitters.
That's a. I mean,
Okay. Oh, no.
I mean,
I-
my Twitter's just full of maids, so that's. I don't got anything
No,
to
it's
hide.
not.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
it's not. No, it's
I don't
not.
use Twitter, so.
Not my alt. I'm not giving
Yeah,
out my
Ken.
alt to anybody.
Yeah, Ken wasn't there. Ken wasn't there when Jagged was just
You did
fucking
what?
showing his Twitter to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ken was big sleep.
Ooh.
That was the
Yeah.
night that Ken went to bed early.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it depends on what time
Mine is
Fridays
just
for me.
half-naked
'cause-
photos of me. Oh,
You
fuck.
liked your own half-naked photos?
What?
Oh, you were looking at likes? I thought you were looking at the whole page.
Wait, what's on my Twitter that you were saying no, it's not then?
I was gonna say timeline. Just browse your timeline.
Oh, my timeline's full of maids and like gaming stuff and news. I don't follow any NSFW stuff on my main Twitter.
Oh, oh.
That's why you
I-
gotta show us your alt.
I'd rather cut off my own
Time to
arm.
retweet.
I would rather cut off my own arm than going through that vault.
Eh, I'm okay with that. Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Hold on. This might be no. This isn't TOS. This is not TOS. It's just really funny. I'm posting it anyway.
Alright. Well, anyway, so, yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, that was a trend in Japan where they like put shit on their boobs and to make it hold. Flat,
Yeah, but-
the flat-chested girls were like,
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, yeah, I remember that whole thing where it's with the fucking boba tea in the cleavage.
yeah.
Dude, I never understood that. I was like, boba tea's cold. Why are you putting that shit on your bare skin?
To prove dominance.
Boba tea is also kind of gross. I'm not a fan.
Alright, Pam, it was nice seeing you. You do not spark joy. You're out of here.
Yes.
Well, it depends what you have.
No, anyway, as I've been trying to say, it depends on what time for me Friday, because I
Yeah.
got D&D nights, you know, on that date, so.
Ah,
I
yeah, that's
can't be
There's
right.
the milk
community
tea,
because-
and then there's the fusion tea, and then there's the slushies.
The slushies are bad. Slushy boba teas are bad.
Since when?
You
I've
said that.
had 3 different flavors because people were like, "Oh, it's really good. You should just give it a try."
What did you have?
I had mango, I had
No.
green tea, and then I
No.
had dragon fruit. All of them were
No.
bad.
Oh, dragon
No.
fruit's just bad.
No, I like dragon fruit.
Lychee.
Well-
Lychee. My bad.
But the
you
one
say you don't like boba tea, but you say dragon fruit, and you like that or not? Wait, where? I'm getting mixed signals
no,
here.
but no. There, you can have boba as milk, as like its own tea, or you can have it as a slushy. I'm talking about the
I had
slushies.
it with
I just don't like the actual
Mocha.
boba. Like, I just want to have a milkshake.
yeah. you can
Milkshakes are
have
different
milkshakes.
texture.
No, you can have boba and milkshakes. Pretty whack, but it's good.
What's boba even made out of?
It's tapioca.
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 Eh.
Out of the root, right? Or whatever. No, that's taro. Never mind.
I don't know. If society ever goes back to whatever we can call normal, maybe I'll try it again. But at this point, I'm not leaving. So
Yeah, we really in the apocalyptic times.
Hey, that's why we all hanging out with the squads online.
April 2020, end of the world.
oh, hold up, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna bring up this question to y'all. Have y'all ever seen the Mario 64 high quality renders that they had in the old like in magazines and shit to show off their cool 90s style 3D technology?
No, actually, I didn't see that.
Oh, I'll post a couple images like of the main ones that everyone posts. Someone brought this up. If the Mario 64 remaster had an art style fashioned after those old 90s renders, that'd actually be pretty cool. I'd buy that game based on that. Hold on, I'm posting them right now.
Oh,
I had this one of my,
these. Okay, yeah, I've
yeah.
seen these.
I had the Metal Mario one as my wallpaper for the longest time because it's just a good render. Hazy Maze Cave is gonna be my
Guys, I
favorite.
wanna
Wow, good job.
Gross.
Hey, Jason, is Nico still broken?
What?
Nico in TFT?
Not really.
Where's that dry Bowser picture?
Because like,
cereal when halves milk.
I went up against a Nico that literally it was a tier 1 Nico with no items, and it actually one-shotted my entire team with their ult.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
That oh.
Someone's screaming in the background.
Yeah, it's my roommate.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of illegal
You know, when's he
legends,
gonna play Apex? God damn.
Dude, okay, I asked him, I was like, hey, when are we all playing Apex together? And like, whenever he was ready to play Apex, you weren't, and when you were ready to play Apex, he wasn't.
To get a computer.
I was so fucking mad, dude. I just want a full team just to play
Right now,
Apex.
go get him.
I just want to play Apex, man.
Well,
I like Apex.
Why is it that I get bullied for liking something, but you guys can like something and I can't?
I'm not bullying anybody. I'm
I
just
just
saying
like
I like
making
Frog because
baby
it's funny to
noises.
say.
Yeah.
Jesus, I just like spending time with my friends.
Austin has a victim complex.
It's not a victim complex. I'm actually getting bullied.
Austin, are you baby raging right now?
Oh my god, this podcast is falling apart at the seams.
Austin, how on earth can you
Scuffed.
be baby raging? You're part of the 1% who has a job.
Yeah,
That
you
doesn't
have a
even make
fucking
sense.
God. That's why we was
Oh
bullying
my god.
Oh, look at that. We got baby rage in the chat, Austin. It's
Oh
confirmed.
my god.
Oh, by the way, Play Valorant now has a beta pass sign up as beta starts April 7th.
Imagine being a beta. This is post signed by the Alpha Gang.
Shut the fuck up. Sign up for the beta.
All right, so this podcast has been canceled.
Oh, did you guys hear that the next generation's called alphas and the one after that are called betas?
I hope.
No, I'm being
I don't
serious.
wanna-
That's what.
What?
That's
Why?
the next generations is.
Yeah, but who decided that, Austin?
apparently just what that's what it's gonna be called.
Exactly. Nobody.
yeah,
did.
who's decided
I'm hoping
this?
that gets accepted because I can't wait to call some kids beta.
That's what I was saying. Like,
Yeah,
Damn, you're a little
no,
crazy.
no,
We
no,
have
no,
called some
beta.
kids alphas, and I don't know how we feel about that.
well, they better be good. That better be a good generation. Earn the title of the alpha.
Hey
I
guys,
don't
what
know,
does the
man. These
virus
alphas seem pretty beta to me.
Yeah, Pev.
Oh.
Yeah, Pev. Yeah, Pev.
So apparently, according to Infowars,
Oh.
Oh,
coronavirus
no.
is
Oh.
designed to chemically castrate you and destroy your testicles.
Cool.
All right.
So you
I
get a
guess.
free castration?
Great.
All right.
Good to know we can trust Infowars as a valid news source.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
Man, don't you guys love Infowars?
That
Hey
sounds
guys,
fun.
let's talk about Infowars.
No.
I'd rather
no.
not.
Let's end the podcast before we talk about Infowars.
We will not
Anything
talk
else
about
that you?
Infowars.
Okay, let's go. Starting on the list. Zombie. Closing thoughts. Anything you want to say before we end?
Life is pain. I hate.
Oh God. Jason.
It just had to close in with a German reference.
Sign up for Play Valorant. Or
That's-
else.
All right. Pav.
I like Doom.
Oh my God. Vanitas, anything you'd like to end off the podcast with?
No.
All right, you heard it here
Okay.
first, folks. No. That's it. All right.
Austin, your closing
Starting
thoughts.
starting tonight, I would like to do another night of Jackbox. So if you are interested, we'll try to do it sometime around like 7 or 8 p.m. Central Time. We can
So
all
that
play
means
Jackbox.
8 or 9 Eastern time.
Yeah, that is correct. That's
I
how
think-
time zones
that
work.
means-
I forgot how time zones work. What is space and time? Guys, please answer me.
You
This is
said
serious.
8 p.m. Eastern time?
What's the meaning of time?
In Eastern time?
Eastern
What
time?
about European people? Come on. Be
Yeah.
Jack off. Fuck.
Yeah,
Well,
we-
Pat's
we-
not here. We can make fun of Europe all we want.
Ooh, ooh.
All right, gamers. That's gonna do it for the podcast. Thank you for
EU
watching the
has
sound
no
of
rights.
Scuff.
They
Really
kind
gonna
of
end
don't
this
anymore.
tab saying we can make fun of
Oh my
Europe.
God.
That's how we're
Fuck.
really gonna end this
Right.
podcast with Fab saying we can make fun of Europe.
And there we go. All right. Thank you for watching this week's episode of The Sound of Scuffed. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been Monday. What is this? March 30th. I'll see you guys next week.